So first Saturdays at Grace Point Baptist Church, take one. We did our monthly prayer walk, which is really cool. I'm so glad that churches are starting to do this, especially Grace Point, because it's actually my home church. And one thing we did, we do our basic walk and pray. Came across this couple that was out in the yard, with their dog, and they had just moved into the neighborhood. They're not believers. You could kind of tell, you could sense it. They didn't outright say anything about that. But when I told them, well, we're just out praying for people, we'd like to pray with you. The gentleman was hesitant, like, he didn't say no, but he actually took a step back. And I wasn't going to give up. I felt like the Lord really wanted me to pray for this couple. They're new to Missouri. They moved in. They're working in the hospital systems, and it was like they just felt like they just needed something, and they were hesitant to accept it from God for whatever reason. They have some sort of animosity with God right now, and I didn't want to get into it with them, but I just wanted to offer a blessing in their life. And so before we left, I think he thought, oh, I got away from this. They're not going to pray for me. But before we left, I said, oh, I'm going to make sure I pray with you before I leave, and then we'll take off. And he goes, oh, okay. Like, I think he thought he had an out, because we started talking after I first offered prayer, but then I wasn't going to give up. And so we all able to pray with him and his wife and bless them in their new careers that they came to Kansas City for, and for their home that they're now working on and everything. And it just was like one of those things that you can tell, you walk away and they're realizing, at least I hope in our prayer, is that they realize that God's not someone that come and judge. God's not, Christians aren't there just to ridicule and make fun of, but they're to bless and to bring joy into someone's life. And so that was just a basic thing, nothing real outlandish today, but that was something that, I don't know, those things happen on prayer walks, and so that was what we did today on Walk and